Atomic Habits, the 5-minute habit hack. Do you ever feel like you're stuck in a loop? You set these huge, ambitious goals for yourself. Get fit, learn a new language, write a book, and you start off with so much energy. But then, a few days or weeks later, life happens. You get busy, you lose motivation, and poof, your amazing goal is just a distant memory. I've been there more times than I can count. It's frustrating, right? Makes you feel like maybe you just don't have enough willpower. But what if I told you the problem isn't you, it's your system? And what if I told you that you could completely transform your life with a habit that takes just 5 minutes a day? That's what we're diving into today. We're going to unpack one of the most powerful ideas from James Clear's incredible book, Atomic Habits. This isn't about massive, earth-shattering changes. It's about small, tiny, almost ridiculously easy actions that compound over time into incredible results. So, if you're ready to stop feeling stuck and start making real, lasting progress, you're in the right place. Stick around, because this 5-minute hack might just be the secret you've been looking for. Let's get one thing straight. Willpower is overrated. Okay, we think of it as this magical muscle we can just flex whenever we need to. Okay, but the truth is, willpower is a finite resource. It gets drained throughout the day by every decision you make, from what to wear to what to eat for lunch. Relying on willpower alone to build new habits is like trying to power your entire house with a single AA battery. It's just not going to work long term. So, what's the alternative? Instead of relying on motivation, which comes and goes, we need to rely on systems. This is the core idea of Atomic Habits. The book argues that you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Your outcomes are a lagging measure of your habits. Your net worth is a lagging measure of your financial habits. Your weight is a lagging measure of your eating habits. Your knowledge is a lagging measure of your learning habits. If you want better results, forget about setting goals for a minute. Let's focus on your system instead. And this brings us to the big idea, the game changer, the 2-minute rule. James Clear introduces this concept as a way to make starting a new habit so easy that you could say no. The rule is simple. When you start a new habit, it should take less than 2 minutes to do. You want to read more? Don't commit to reading a chapter a day. Your new habit is to read 1 page. You want to run a marathon? Don't try to run 5 miles on your first day. Your new habit is put on my running shoes and step out the door. Want to eat healthier? Your habit isn't eat a salad for lunch every day. It's put 1 piece of fruit on the counter each morning. See how that works? It sounds almost silly, doesn't it? Read 1 page. How is that going to help me read 50 books a year? But here's the magic. The goal of the 2-minute rule isn't to get results right away. The goal is to master the art of showing up. A habit must be established before it can be improved. If you can't even get yourself to put on your running shoes, you're never going to run that marathon. But if you make a habit of just putting on the shoes, the next step, actually going for a run, becomes so much easier. The point of a habit is to make it automatic. You don't think about brushing your teeth every morning. You just do it. The 2-minute rule helps you get to that automatic stage. It's a gateway habit. It makes starting the behavior incredibly easy, which is often the hardest part. The inertia of life keeps us on the couch. Once you've taken that tiny first step, the inertia starts working for you. Once you've read 1 page, you might just feel like reading another. Once you're outside in your running shoes, you might as well go for a short walk or even a jog. This is where our 5-minute hack comes in. While the 2-minute rule is fantastic for starting, I've found that expanding it slightly to 5 minutes creates the perfect container for daily progress. It's still incredibly short and non-intimidating, but it's just long enough to feel like you've actually accomplished something tangible. Let's call it the 5-minute habit hack. Here's how you can apply it to literally any area of your life. Pick a goal you have. Now, what's a 5-minute version of that goal that you can do every single day? Let's brainstorm some ideas. Want to learn to code? Spend 5 minutes every day working through 1 lesson on a coding app or watching 1 tutorial. Want to become a writer? Spend 5 minutes every day writing just one paragraph. It doesn't even have to be good. Just write. Want to get stronger? Do a 5-minute workout. It could be a set of push-ups, some squats, and a plank. Anyone can find 5 minutes. Want to learn to meditate? I'll try for 30 minutes. Just sit in silence and focus on your breath for 5 minutes using an app or a timer. The beauty of this is that it bypasses our brain's natural resistance to change. When you think about doing something for an hour, your brain starts making excuses. I'm too tired. I don't have time. I'll do it tomorrow. But when you tell yourself you only have to do it for 5 minutes, excuses disappear. Your brain goes, oh, 5 minutes. Fine, I can do that. And here's the psychological trick you're playing on yourself. Getting started is the hardest part. Once you've started, it's so much easier to continue. On many days, your 5 minutes of writing will turn into 10 or 20 or even an hour because you got into a state of flow. Your 5-minute workout might feel so good that you decide to do another round. But here's the key. You don't have to. The rule is just 5 minutes. If you do more, that's a bonus. If you only do 5 minutes, you've still won. You've kept a promise to yourself. You've cast a vote for the person you want to become. Every time you perform your 5-minute habit, you are reinforcing your new identity. You're not just trying to learn guitar. You are a guitarist because you practice every day. You're not trying to get fit. You are an athletic person because you move your body every day. The action comes first, and the belief about yourself follows. So, how do you actually implement this? Let's make it super practical. First, choose your one habit. Don't try to build 10 new habits at once. Start with one. What's one area of your life you really want to improve? Second, define your 5-minute version. Be specific. Get fit is not a habit. Do a 5-minute body weight workout in my living room is a habit. Learn Spanish is not a habit. Complete one Duolingo lesson for 5 minutes is a habit. Third, and this is crucial, you need to use a technique called habit stacking, also from James Clear. This means anchoring your new habit to an existing one. Don't just say, I'll meditate for 5 minutes. Say, after I pour my morning coffee, I will meditate for 5 minutes. Your brain already has a well-worn neural pathway for pouring coffee. By linking your new habit to it, you're paving a new road right off that existing highway. It makes it so much easier to remember and to do automatically. Here are some examples of habit stacking with our 5-minute rule. After I brush my teeth at night, I will read 1 page of a book. When I sit down on the train for my morning commute, I will write in my journal for 5 minutes. Immediately after I walk in the door from work, I will change into my workout clothes. The formula is after, before current habit, I will new habit. Fourth, make it obvious. It's the most powerful sensory cue for humans is vision. If you want to practice guitar for 5 minutes, don't leave it in its case in the closet. Put the guitar on a stand in the middle of your living room. You'll trip over it. Can't ignore it. If you want to drink more water, fill up a water bottle and put it on your desk first thing in the morning. Make your cues unmissable. And finally, track your progress. Don't focus on the result. Focus on the streak. Get a calendar and put a big red X on every day you complete your 5-minute habit. Your goal isn't to write a novel in a month. Your goal is to not break the chain. Seeing that unbroken chain of X's is incredibly motivating. It shows you that you are a person who shows up. Remember the golden rule of habit formation. Never miss twice. Life will happen. You'll get sick. You'll have a crazy day. You'll forget. It's okay. Missing 1 day is an accident. Missing 2 days is the start of a new bad habit. So, if you miss a day, make it your absolute top priority to get back on track the very next day, even if you can only do 1 minute instead of 5. The point is to keep the momentum going. It's a simple framework. The 5-minute habit hack, built on the principles from AtomicHabits, is so powerful because it works with human nature, not against it. It's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. 5 minutes a day might not sound like much, okay, but let's do the math. 5 minutes a day is 35 minutes a week. Okay, that's over 30 hours in a year. Okay. You imagine the progress you could make in 30 focused hours. You could have a solid foundation in a new language, write several chapters of a book, or be significantly fitter than you are today. It's the compound effect in action. Small, smart choices, done consistently over time, lead to radical differences. So I challenge you today. What is the one goal you've been putting off? And what is the 5-minute version you can start doing tomorrow? Pick one thing. Define your 5-minute action. Stack it onto an existing habit. And then just start. Don't wait for motivation. Don't wait until you feel like it. Just do your 5 minutes. Show up for yourself. You'll be absolutely amazed at where those 5 minutes can take you. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this helpful, give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more tips on building a better life. Okay. Check it out on Amazon, link in description. And I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and tell me what your 5-minute habit is going to be. Let's hold each other accountable. See you in the next one.